Welcome to Toyota Park, where you're in store for a first-place showdown between the Chicago Red Stars and the Portland Thorns. Presented by Athletic Go. I'm Lisa Byington alongside the current University of Illinois and U.S. Under-23 head coach Janet Rayfield. You can also tune in to the Spanish webcast and listen to Tico Fernandez. Again, this is a battle for first place between Chicago and Portland. 3 points gets you first place, and we are underway at Toyota Park. Allie Long placing it out to Nadine. Back to the top of the six. Oh, the left-footed touch by Sinclair nearly had a goal. It would have been her first of 2016.
Yeah, great effort there by Portland. Swing the ball across, touch across, great ball back across the box, and really catches Alyssa Nair trying to get across her goal and almost gets her going the wrong direction, but she's able to get her fingertips to it and just keep that ball from going in the back of the net and denying Sinclair a pretty good birthday present.
Nadine taking it. She's got some options. Finds Heath. Tobin Heath. So good on the ball. Finds the outside side netting. Her feet are magical on the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, sometimes you think the ball is glued to her foot until she unleashes the shot like that, and then you know it's not. But always been an unbelievable ability on the ball, just naturally deceptive.
The Spirit, who at one point was sitting in first place in this league, but it was the last match that the internationals played together, and he just really enjoyed the chemistry there of the back five. And
it certainly is an important piece of the equation.
Christine Sinclair, persistence paying off.
Wow, and Parsons talked about Chicago's press and ability to put some pressure on you, and there Christine Sinclair does just that. Really presses that back pass, puts Nair in a really tough spot. Nair tries to clear it but doesn't have the leeway off of Sinclair and right back into the back of the net.
A birthday goal for the birthday girl. Her first of the 2016 season. And man, for someone who even have Kristen Preston at the top of the box, they float it to the top of the six. A bicycle opportunity, a free ball in front of the net, and Chicago can't put it away. And Franch is down. And Amanda DaCosta was also slow to get up. Man, what an opportunity for the Red Stars.
What a flurry in front of the box. I was just about to say, the tandem of Colaprico and DiBernardo on the ball, and normally Colaprico serves. DiBernardo serves this one in.
Here's Tobin Heath. Getting double team. Doesn't matter for Tobin Heath. She's going to take on the nicely played ball. The header is up and over. What an opportunity for Dagny, and what a ball from Tobin Heath.
And Dagny is going to want that one back, and the Red Stars are thankful that they're not down 2-0 right now. They've got to do a better job with a double team over there to not let Tobin Heath get that serve off, and that's the battle that's important.
Tobin Heath with the hesitation and an offside call on that attack from Portland. Man, oh man, are they putting pressure on this back line and the back five for Chicago?
Well, and you just look at the mobility right now of that Portland, front six, that's Lindsay Herrera.
A scramble in front of the net. And this is their second look of the evening. Ball placed again, almost to the same spot. Short got ahead on it.
And another great ball by DiBernardo. The ball comes and it's got enough height, but it also has enough pace on it. It's a little bit of a driven ball, and she stayed with it and just kept fighting for women's soccer and for the Red Stars, and certainly love the opportunity that the Red Stars have taken to thank her for what she put in, not just for the Red Stars, but for women's soccer overall.
So we'll have that feature coming up. It's part of our CJ Wilson Mazda halftime show. Right now it's halftime between these two teams. Again, winner, if you get 3 points, you get first place in the NWSL, and it's a 1-0 lead after 45 minutes of play. Portland getting a goal in the 24th minute, an unassisted goal from Christine Sinclair. And it looks like Alyssa Motz is now into the game and will start this second half here for Chicago. She will get the start on the right side in the midfield. What do you make of that move by Rory Dames?
Well, you know, I think he's seeing if he can create a little bit more, you know, dangerous situation, especially up front, and maybe someone that can help them hold the ball a little bit. Jinhoy has come off and Huerta's gone up high, and I think maybe that's someone who maybe has been a partner with Press a little bit more often, and maybe they can find some possession there in that tandem and in that duo up front.
With this appearance now, Alyssa Motz has now had her 60th appearance as a Red Star. But you're right, now it'll be Press and Huerta up top for Chicago. We've seen Rory Dames and Chicago use Kristen Press even in the midfield as well. That doesn't seem to be the case here tonight.
It certainly wasn't in the first half. You know, DaCosta was sitting a little bit higher in that spot, and really was, I think, who they were trying to find as a playmaker, and Press has been in that role. But you see her already a little bit deeper, and maybe that's something that they've changed here in the second half.
Here's Horan playing it back into the midfield. Allie Long has it, plays it outside. Out to Huerta. Huerta has Kristen Press out wide if she wants to use her. Huerta keeps it. Sofia Huerta and Kristen Press had to stay onside. But already in the first minute or so, that's kind of one of the best attacking chances we've seen for Chicago.
Yeah, you know, I think that's, you know, one of those, you know, Vanessa DiBernardo strips that ball and is able to keep it and find, you know, Huerta's feet. And I think there's the difference, you know, that one connection in that pass. And now then Press and Huerta can attack together, and a little miscue in terms of timing, but certainly a better chance there from the Red Stars.
A different kind of energy here to start this second half. Press is going to keep pressing. Up on Emily Menges. Sam Johnson with a touch, being pressured by Dagny. So Rory Dames using one of his substitutes already here to start this second half. We talked about Alyssa Motz getting the start in this second half. Again, the Chicago Red Stars come into tonight 14 points to Portland Thorns 13. 3 points would give each club, or the winner of this one, first place all alone. Right now, Western New York Flash sitting in first place with 15 points.
Yeah, probably praying for a tie so they could at least stay somewhere in that vicinity.
I want to remind you, too, that fans right now, you can bid on unique Red Stars memorabilia and experiences by texting the code Red Stars to 52182. Each and every Red Stars home game days will include a live auction with bidding open until the 70th minute of the match. You can join in now. Again, 52182 is the number you can text. Janet Rayfield has texted 20 times already. Kidding. Press keeping it alive and keeping it in play at the top of the 18. DiBernardo trying to play it back. And there is a swarm of red jerseys whenever Chicago just kind of sniffs the goal. There's a push-up from Erin Gilliland.
Yeah, you know, and Gilliland and Casey Short in the box on that attack there. So certainly I think the Red Stars have realized that that's going to help them in their attack and getting those two forward and getting them involved.
Here's Tobin Heath. Heath, so good. We're going to have a substitution coming up here for Portland. That battle there for Kristen Press, who wins it, gets into the box. Plays it out to Alyssa Motts. We ask Rory Dames about the center of focus that Kristen Press has had in their offense, and he says, we're actually doing the right thing if she's getting their most shots. The one-timer attempt off the post, the crossbar, the save from French. Did she get it? She did not. We are tied at 1.
And there's the shot on goal that you've been looking for, and it just takes that one. And certainly AD French will want that one back, but you know, that's why Kristen Press needs to be around the ball and on the ball.
All she needs is a split second of timing. And Kristen Press with her 4th goal of the year.
You know, lots of things in that. You know, the serve comes in from Casey Short, who's gotten herself forward. You know, Kristen was able to keep the ball. It's a great serve. We get the movement. Kristen, you know, attacks that back line and gives Alyssa Motts a chance to get on that ball. It's got some spin on it. AD gets her hands on it, hits off the crossbar, though, and spins back into the goal, tying up this ball game. And every point is going to matter to these teams.
That's been the development as Press runs on again. The half touch and the half chance.
You know, trying to go up and win a 50-50, and Tobin bends over, and certainly a tough situation to put Tobin Heath serving a ball in this part of the box.
Perfectly plays to Nadia Nadim, who can't put it away. That Tobin Heath has that ball on her foot like a string. Here's the counter attack from Chicago. Switching fields, and a push-up now from Erin Gilliland. Chicago now has some numbers. Press to the top of the 6. Some offside calls early in this match. But instead she gets the equalizer, and that is how we're going to end it. A 1-1 draw between these two clubs.